Hey mate, so yeah, you said you saw my post about Spell and jumped in when it flipped green after noticing a daily stop on the structure. It looks like Soul, and you're thinking it can go higher. Share your thoughts. Now, you said this last night, just as I got off, actually. I was just getting off then. I think I just was getting into bed. Now, when I woke up and flicked through then this morning, I must have been reading some of these, and then I forgot to get back to your post. Now, here it is here. You posted, well, actually, let's check when you posted, I suppose. See how you went with that. You posted, I think, at 9 o'clock. Yeah, you posted somewhere here. I think in this cluster here. So, definitely it's still going good, still up at least 8%. It did run 24%. So, it was definitely a very good buy on your part. Now, we're still grinding the white 100. In these patterns, they can flip bearish if they break the white 100. They can, if these can stay bullish now and run the new highs if they hold the white 100. But if it breaks this white 100, well then we're probably coming down here to reassess before maybe making another run at the highs. But let's just zoom out here and look to see what is happening. Well, I'm going to zoom out again. I mean, I posted the other day that this looks like, to me, it could moon. Now, the reason being, this is a blueprint for success pattern that broke below for a period of time, then failed and got back above, and then started to consolidate and now obviously moved higher. I seen it, moving higher and regaining the white 100, making me think that it was bullish. And then obviously I seen it in here coming off the bottom of this base, trying to break out of this base. And quite often when you do that, you can moon, especially if you're in a bullish structure. And the same day, I think it bounced 68% or 88% or something, or well, that was back then, 63% there, but now it's probably bounced 100% from when I posted about it. You said you got involved in the bullish daily stop hunt, which was a fantastic trade and a fantastic idea. I don't know where you got involved, but there's a bullish stop hunt there that ended up giving a 50% bounce. So all in all, you were correct in the fact it's going to go higher, and it did go higher. Still strong here on a 3-day. Now there is a resistance point here because it's the previous highs right there. What I'm pointing out is something like here. See the way this drops right down, it closes green, and then you get the pullback. So you've got to be careful when it moves up a lot and starts potentially failing up here, right? So you just we need to keep an eye on that. Overall, though, like, the problem is you only bought yesterday. If you had bought down here, I would suggest to hold this, because eventually it could break out and rip to the upside in a larger bullish structure pattern that, it could get pullbacks here, but there's a chance that this could really rip to the upside in this bullish structure. Now, we only have to look at coins like, I probably should have made this on a bigger window, but Jasmine, yeah, maybe not the same, but it had, it's a different coin actually. So it had this, and then it had this thing, and it broke up, right? Not the same. Ray, let's look at Ray. I'm not saying the two of them are the same, but you can see here, Ray had this structure here, but this is stronger. And when it finally broke out, it ended up running to the upside. So what I'm saying is, see this thing here? When you start running and you break back up to the double top, sometimes that double top can break out and really run hard. That's a weekly chart, by the way. So now Spell may not be as fundamentally sound as Ray, of course, but the structure and the pattern, and even shitcoins that are not fundamentally sound, they can still ride on the coattails of other coins and of other ecosystems. This is a Soul coin from memory. Now these Soul coins might get some of that Soul money pumped into it. Look at these large volumes. Look at this large volume. That's whale accumulation there. And this is whale breakout volume. Well, it's accumulating here. This is your breakout volume, and then it's pullback in breakout volume, and then you're getting higher. So what I'm saying is there is a decent chance that this can actually break out and moon to the upside. So that's why I was talking about Soul. I was trying to put all those things together in my head, that it's a Soul coin, it's a blueprint for success. It's had a 2-year base, 1, 2, 3-year base. That money from the Soul ecosystem might be flowing out of that, and they might be pumping it into other Soul coins now that have not ran yet. So it might get that love, that TLC from the Sol money. The Sol money's been made; they've made a lot of money. The Sol ecosystem, so they will have maybe spare cash to be pumping their own tokens now. Maybe this is one of the coins. It had volume. I've seen volume coming into it here as well. When you have volume coming off this, like this is also a bullish pattern coming off, but in a bullish pattern in larger structure, in larger bullish structure. So it's a bullish smaller pattern in larger bullish structure. It was telling me that there's a possibility this could moon, and so far it's up, well, roughly 100%. But you can see clear as day there that it's now trying to break out. It's now attempting to break out. At least it pierced above it, creating a higher high. Right, this is the highest high in the last 3 years, which is a good sign. And maybe dips, if it does give an opportunity for another dip. I'm not sure if it will, but there's quite a little bit of green here. If it does give another opportunity for a dip, I think they're biased, and I think then first target would be up here. Didn't draw first target here. If it really rips to the upside, then you have another target there. This is, probably first target done. If you're buying and accumulating down here, this would be your second target, and that would be your third target. So at the moment, this is bullish structure. It is helping. It is helped by the Sol has been hot. This is now green on the year. It's green on all time frames. I would suggest green on the 6 month. Nice doji that's now breaking up. It's into a profit-taking area as well, right? That's the resistance point. That's what I'm saying. If you do get dips off here, they're likely to be bought up again. But this is the way, you would have hoped most of the other coins would have played out off their bottom. But most of the other coins are not so good in the market because they don't have that Sol money. And you can see here this nice rounding pattern is breaking up. This is exactly what you want to see for potential large breakups. The other good thing is that most coins in the market right now are red on the 9-week chart. This flipped green and showing relative strength. So what happens if next 9-month candle is green in the entire market? Well, this is a likely good chance that it's going to follow green if the rest of the coins are green also and get continuation, because it's in a position of relative strength. So that's kind of where we're at. It's still trying to be strong. Watch where this 3-day close happens. I don't know if you're just trading it, if you're trying to hold it longer term. The problem with trying to hold it longer term, it's okay, no problem. You could try and do that, but maybe if you bought here at the stop on level, you're in a good place. But if you bought a bit higher, you're still in a good place. But maybe if you're willing, like I was going to say, maybe if you're willing to add if it does come down here, but the problem is you don't want a winner to go into a loser. So that's the difficult point. You could risk it for the biscuit, as they say, and have a break-even stop here, and see if this does moon. If it comes back down, maybe cut out a break-even loss, and then look to re-enter lower, and then see if this dip can hold to actually give the real move. That's kind of the tricky thing about buying a little bit late. It makes it a little bit harder to hold through it, because you could get dips that maybe dip deeper than you want, and it might scare you out of your position. But for now, it's strong, and now it's trying to move higher, and now it's filling the wick here on the daily, and it's got good volume, and ideally that volume should keep up. But this is now filling. It's coming into a danger zone, which is a near-term resistance point, because obviously it's resistance. So you have to understand that it is coming into that resistance point. Quite often, what I've seen in the past is this resistance it's gone to a higher high though, but it can get pullbacks or consolidation here, before larger moves. So it is good to keep an eye on what happens here, because it's already had a big move up. So maybe be prepared for consolidation just in case. Anyway, mate, very nice trade, nice work, and I hope you're well.